Guys, welcome to another Be Blessed with Bridget. I just wanted to come and speak to you real quick about something I've been thinking a lot about today, and I've heard from other people that I've been in conversation with. And I just want to encourage you today that if you feel God wants you to do something, even if you don't want to, this doesn't want to, your flesh doesn't want to, but you know God wants you to. If He wants you to, He will give you everything you need to get it done. It's not by might, it's not by power, but it's by His Spirit. And I know the flesh is weak. You know the flesh is weak. You know what the flesh can do for you. And I don't mean that in a good way. You know what happens, what the result is, when you cater to this, when you do what this wants to do. And a lot of times it destroys relationships. It destroys homes. It destroys marriages. It destroys careers. It destroys friendships. And it's not worth it. It is not. So if you feel today that you know exactly what it is that God wants to tell you today, hey, my word says you can. It's time you know you can. It's time you stand up and you depend on me. Not on yourself, not on your family, not on your friends, not on your pastor, not on certain people at church. It's time you depend on me. And that's what God wants to say to you today. Stop looking around. He's not worth it. She's not worth it. That sin is not worth it. Your complacency is not worth it. Your haughtiness, your pride, your immaturity is not worth it. You will not be content in this life until you realize God has to be the center. A lot of people don't know that. They don't understand it. They're not either taught that at their own church, or they don't want it and they don't really care. They want the title of Christian, but they don't want to do what it takes to actually be one. And my friend, those are some of the most dangerous kinds. Those are the kinds that take people that are hard after God, just to have a heart for Him. They take them when they're weak. These Christians come in and they take those people when they're weak and when they're wounded. And they dig that dagger of sin into them. And they twist it, you see, until it begins to destroy their life. It sucks all the life out of their own lives. Whether it's a relationship you shouldn't be in, or it's complacency, or if it's laziness on your job, or it's sucking it up and saying, I'm sorry to someone. Now, these aren't things we like to hear. These aren't things I like to hear. But it's time, my friend, that we are real with ourselves. It's time that we stand up against the people that we know are not supposed to be in our lives, and we just say, you know what? I wish the best for you. I pray for you, but I'm done. If that person is nothing but a weight to you, they do not need to be in your life. Let them go. It is not worth it, my friend. You know, I'm not saying these things because I have this perfected. Trust me, I haven't. But I feel like this is something that God wants to say to His church today. He wants to say, look to Jesus. Look to Jesus, the perfect one. The one who died without sin, that is in heaven, listening to our every prayer. How amazing is that? The same Jesus